in America again. I think I need to get just a little higher.
You think?
I do.
Mr. Wake and Bake?
Ba, 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 ba. I'm down to roaching it, man. Roaching it. Smoking the roaches. Need to go to the weed store. God, I wish my plants would grow faster. I don't know, we raised some really good stuff one year. I mean, like, volume-wise, too. It's been so hard, man. It's unpredictable. The weather's kind of weird this year. They're just not growing in that much. But they'll get going soon enough. These big bushy some bitches. This is my therapy. I'm having therapy in the morning, every morning. Therapy!
Hey.
Hey, good morning, boys and girls. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, is that? That's last night. Hang on.
Ba, ba. I love purple. God, I love the purples. Granddaddy Purple's my favorite. Yeah.
Purple train wreck.
Purple train wreck. Ah. I still can't believe people tune in to listen to me just do verbal gymnastics. Like,
God. Thank God they do. Lessons a burden of
I have no idea why people find this entertaining. I just don't. I mean, I find that entertaining. Hurry up. Just once? Okay, I'll try it. I'll go ahead and make a point to swear just once for effect somewhere.
Just once. You are peace.
I'll put all my energy into that one curse.
No.
Right? It'd be cool.
No, you gotta put all your energy into not cursing.
Yeah, I like my peeps.
Good morning,
Very
Waz.
nice. How many gummies you got? Give me one. Fuck it.
Oh, you're gonna have to buy me some more.
Yeah, I'll buy you some more. As soon as somebody sends in a tip,
These all
the
melted.
gummy fund is... The other ones are in the fridge.
No, this is the fridge.
Oh.
The other one's gone.
Ooh.
But I can't pull them
Uh-oh.
apart.
Wait.
I'm having a gummy problem.
paying attention.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hey, kids.
Hi.
Caught me eating a gummy.
My gummy's melted.
Yeah. I remember one time we left them in the car,
It was so bad.
and apparently in the Jeep, you could actually, if next time if you ever happen to be driving a Jeep and you're going someplace, just go to the store, buy yourself a sandwich, and then put it in the center console between the passenger seat and the driver's seat. And in about 15 or 20 minutes, you'll have a nice hot sandwich. Yeah. So of course,
My gummies
gummies
melted.
don't do well. So I had to surgically, fortunately, they're different colors. So, as far as the dosing was concerned.
That's
So I
true.
came and I surgically opened the package and it was this one like giant gummy wad, And but I got it apart pretty successfully, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, just gummy stories, It's good to see you this morning. The stream looks stable. We've got our core people here this morning, and so yeah, we just been watching footage from the RNC, right, from last night all over again, and I thought we would just kind of just go through some of it because, man, I mean, we are living through history now, and I am inspired on a level that I'm like vibrating, and I feel. I was trying to express it earlier. It says in the Bible that Christ came in the fullness of time.
Right.
I have never experienced that feeling of being immersed, that like we are on the cusp, right, of the fullness of the time. I mean, this is like so pregnant right now. What everything,
Yeah.
and clearly God is on the move, on the march. I mean, we're what 4 or 5 days past witnessing a literal miracle, right? And I was talking to Jeff this morning that this is it doesn't get any better than this, guys. Okay, Satan's plans were not only foiled. But see, this is the way God works, and I want you to understand the beauty and the amazing stuff that's going on right now. Okay, is not only was he foiled, but through that one thing that happened, that one bullet, that one thing with all the 17 coincidence to the, they just like look the other way and all that bullshit, and I don't buy a fucking bit of it, okay? No. That God saved him, and not only that, because of Satan, he used Satan, because Satan's a tool. We all know he's a tool. He's a total tool. And I just like to say tool.
Yes, you do.
So, and he cemented the Trump dynasty for the next 100 years. We saw Trump's granddaughter, first public appearance last night.
Yeah.
What a beautiful, statuesque young lady.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, it's just amazing. So the every time you say that, I want to break out in song. The age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius,
okay, stop.
Aquarius. All right.
Ow.
So, I mean, there's all sorts of echoes in the world, right? I believe there's one single truth. There's one God, but I believe that is expressed in a whole lot of ways, right? And like, for example, this whole thing about astrology. I'm not into it. I don't really buy into it. As a matter of fact, my evangelical teaching would say I should be terrified of it, right? Because it's Satan, and, Satan. I used to be able to do that, man, years ago, and I can't do that anymore. So, but yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts that we're seeing, and what's great is we're seeing all these demonic people, all these demonic politicians. They're just losing their minds. They're freaking out because Satan's losing. He's going to lose. He's, and that's where I was going. Is that there's echoes all over. Like when I came, God can be found in more places than just the Christian church. Yeah. Okay. But there's only salvation within the Christian church. Mm-hmm. There's only salvation within Christ. But I came through AA, man. I learned to have a God as I understand him. Yeah. But what's important though is that eventually I came to the place where I understood God as he should be understood.
Right.
Right? Because he is God and he has a way that he needs to be worshiped. And I think there's something happening in this country. I mean, I think there's a spiritual awakening going on.
Definitely.
Don't you? Are you on?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear you. Let me Do it again.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
All right, good. I got so many jobs. I got soundboard. I got cameras to run, all that kind of stuff. So it's a very exciting time to be alive. If you were with us last night, I got emotional last night, and it's hard not to get emotional through all this stuff.
Yeah.
It is because we are seeing the rebirth of a nation, and it just still stuns me when I think about it. Stop and think about it. It still has the same effect that we almost lost our president.
Yeah.
We almost lost our president, and but again, very
horrifying.
it is. It's horrifying, but again, God has His plans. They're perfect. And I happen to be one that believes in God's sovereignty, and that the devil's not going to pull a fast one that's going to get one up on God, right? That's just not going to happen. And so clearly, God has lifted up Donald Trump. And last night we continued to see him. I mean, nobody makes an entrance into a room like Donald Trump,
No.
but nobody since he's been shot, right? Oh my God, very charismatic. Very thick, and I'll tell you, I'm very happy with the ticket. Are you happy with J.D. Vance?
I am.
For what we know about him so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like politically he's the right pick. I mean that whole story that he just told we were listening to this morning, where his mom is going to be sober in January of
2025.
2025.
Yep.
10 years.
Yep.
Right. So it completely counterbalances the whole, Hunter Biden, we've all dealt with addiction story, right?
Right. Don't do that.
And yeah, I'm going to do that. Right. So,
What the hell is that?
okay. So, yeah. And so politically speaking, it's perfect. He's gonna clinch this Rust Belt stuff. Mm-hmm. He was talking about all the whole Michigan, Ohio State rivalry and all that kind of stuff. He's just heartland, man. He's total heartland. And we got to watch his movie. What's it called again? Hillbilly Elegy?
Elegy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got to
it's
check
on
that out.
Netflix.
And you guys, we should all watch it. And then we should have can we do a watch party? Can we do something like that? Maybe we
I
could
don't
do
see
something
why
like that.
not. Hey, let's do that.
That might be fun.
Yeah,
have
we'll put on-
have you guys ever seen the Hillbilly Elegy?
It's based on his book that he wrote, his life.
All right, so I'm still struggling with quitting smoking, so don't give me a hard time, Waz. I'm working on it. Life is a process, okay? I'm dealing with, I tell you, it's really crazy because I'm just so stressed lately. And it's got a lot to do with the move and all that stuff. And I think, we got to really pare down this time when we move. And the next time we ever move, I don't want to do shit except hire somebody to come in, put my shit into boxes, throw it in a van, and move it to the next place. I want to have about enough that it just fits in a van.
Yeah. We're not going to be bringing much with us.
I am so done. I just want to downsize. And I feel like the woods are like swallowing me up because I don't have a lawnmower and I don't have a brush hog right now.
Right.
I'm like literally going to need a machete, right, to clean this place up, and a torch. I'm going to go at it with a torch and a whole bottle of propane. Burn all the shit. So,
Oh my God.
fire. I like fire. So, I'm a licensed pyromaniac. You didn't know that. So, remember when I almost burned down the whole field in
Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
was
It was kind of a
scary.
controlled burn that kind of got out of control.
controlled. What part of it was controlled?
And then I lied about it and I said that the generator started it, sparks or something from the muffler.
Oh my
no,
God.
I lit it. I wanted to see how it burned, and then it was like starting to take off. And I went, oh shit, and I started stomping on it. And then I remember when I ran down and I was like,
Hundreds of acres.
oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost set the whole town of Hole
Yay,
in Wall,
Denise.
almost set the whole town of Hole in Wall, Tennessee on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Denise will watch with us.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've not seen it, and I'm excited about it. And where the hell is the lighter? I don't know the lighter. What did I do with the lighter? I can't see. It's behind the coffee cup. So, yeah, I'd like to do that and learn more about him because I want to do a deep dive. But basically, his speech, everything that I saw, I liked it. I thought it was awesome. Like I said, politically, I think it hits all the right spots.
They're turning a negative. The only negative that I've really heard about him was that in 2016, he did not like Trump. He,
Kind of called him Hitler.
yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But the positive about that is that he can now he relates to people now that don't like him that maybe he could convince to like him.
Mm-hmm. What the hell was that?
What?
Where did you go?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't
No,
know.
you looked away.
I did.
And then
Well,
you-
I got to service the chat. So, that's what happens. And sometimes when I do that, I know I have 2 ears and everything and whatever, but I'm flawed. I'm a flawed human being. Right. So, what else is in the news? Joe Biden has COVID-19.
Wah,
67 times boosted. Okay. The old man has COVID. Now, you know what? I don't believe it at all.
They showed him getting on a plane last
No
night
mask.
with no mask.
No mask. So, none of this shit makes any sense. Well, you're being very generous. Showed him getting on a plane. They showed him crawling up the short stairs.
Really
Okay.
slow.
Really,
I
really
thought it was
slow.
slowed down,
We
but-
have some of
Yeah.
that clips in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're totally disorganized this morning. This
Oh my God.
this-
You're not supposed to admit that.
Well,
Come on,
what
man.
happens is, it's at night. We're up late. I'm watching the convention and streaming stuff and whatever, and then in the morning, it's like we get together, whatever we get together, and I think we pull it off, man. We just do some tap dance and la 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 when we don't have nothing to talk about and just no. All right, shall we move on? Yeah. So
Yes.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden
Was.
has what was? Come on, man. Oh wait, come on, man. Wait.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's a little slow there.
Okay.
All
Yes,
right.
You're a little slow.
So, I'm slow. All right. So, what shall we do? Where shall we go? Are we going to the Twitter feed? What are we doing? We going to the YouTubes?
No, go to, well,
We were watching some YouTube stuff this morning, weren't we?
yes. I was going through and just hitting the highlights of
Whoa.
the speeches last night. What did you do?
Whoa.
Did you break it?
I pulled it.
You broke your
pulled
arm.
out. I pulled out
Oh, God.
of the hole.
Oh.
So,
Oh, my God. I'm going to leave. I'm leaving.
are we having fun yet?
Quit
Mm.
sniffing.
Did I get
sound like-
Did I get all the white powder?
Okay, Nick. Start calling you Nick.
All right. So
All right.
here we go.
So-
Go over here. Should I go to the YouTubes or should I go to where should I go? Where should
Go
I go?
to
Tell me
Twitter.
what to do.
Would you shut up?
I love it when you tell me
Twitter.
what to do.
Yeah, I know. You just gotta shut up while I tell you what to do. Okay.
Yes,
Go
ma'am.
to.
You're learning way too much about us this morning, I think. All right.
Oh my God. Okay, go to bookmarks.
Well, first I gotta publish it. Holy crap!
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the right thing. I'm trying to get it up.
We gotta get our shit together.
It is together. It's fine. Everything is
broken.
everything is
Everything is
fine.
falling apart. The wheels are falling off.
All right. There, you happy?
No,
There, you happy?
I don't know.
What am I going to the bookmarks? You can't see my private conversations with Jeff. We need to go away. That's between me and Jeff. Okay, so what do we got here?
We got a new cow on a roof. It's another one. I just thought it was worth pointing out.
I put something out, guys, last night. I don't know if you saw it, right? But it's probably worth just a minute to go over here and find it, right?
That's,
Oh, this is a good one too.
okay, so tell them what you're talking about. The roof slope and Secret Service. Secret Service gave the reason why there was no one on the roof was because
No,
it's a
wait.
little
I
slopey.
have a visual. Shut up.
Oh my God.
I have a visual.
Why are you so mean to me?
I have a visual. Oh, and by the way, look at that. I went to the Secret Service website last night to check out their DEI, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion
Is
Initiative.
that a woman?
That's a woman
Oh my God.
climbing a rope in a with her Secret Service sunglasses on. Very important part of the ensemble. Right? Got to be wearing the Men in Black shades, right?
Yes.
What a joke, man.
my
What a
God.
joke.
So funny.
Oh, it's ridiculous. All right, so check this out. This little piece. The only thing is the audio was just a little hot on the interview, but I'm learning.
Should that roof have been secure, period?
That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there, that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof. And so, the decision was made to secure the building from inside.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Sloped roof. Now you see this? That's the shooter. That's where he was perched. The guy doesn't look like he's having a lot of problems standing on that sloped roof.
Should that roof have been secure, period?
Yes, it should have been secured, period. And she said the buck stops with her, and she's not resigning.
That's
And so this
bullshit.
morning, what did we see? This is crazy shit now. It's not reporters running around chasing Kimberly Cheadle. Okay.
Oh, Laura Loomer.
Laura Loomer, not just Laura Loomer. No. Marsha Blackburn.
Oh,
and
that's
some
right,
other
that's
senator
right.
this morning. Or
Barrasso. Senator
Barrasso.
Barrasso.
Chasing her ass around. What was it? Like I don't know, someplace in Washington, I guess, or airport or something.
It was, yeah,
Chasing her shit, screaming and hollering, right? Asking,
at the
demanding
RNC,
answers.
Maybe. She was supposedly at the RNC.
Oh,
Cheeto.
was she? Doing what? Personally supervising, overseeing?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, what the hell does she? I mean, the other thing is, guys, how many? I mean, does Pepsi Cola have a serious security problem? What? I mean, I know they have to have a head of security, but I mean, PepsiCo. She came from Pepsi Cola, okay, a soda pop manufacturer, is in charge of the fucking Secret Service of the United States. No, not a guy like Dan Bongino. No, not a seasoned veteran of the Secret Service. Not somebody who's come up through the ranks. Not who's
Someone
somebody
who's penisless.
who's taken bullets for a president, right? No. We need to have a vagina in this position. Yeah, that's what we need right now. A vagina. Right? And we need more vaginas on the Secret Service. Look at this. Look how better the Secret Service is because of this brave, beautiful, bold woman that's willing to risk her life.
She
Right?
looks scrawny. All right, let's move on.
Oh my God. Our country
And
has
the
lost
short
its ever loving. Did I
attention
blow
span.
it? Did I blow it? Did I swear already? I
Yes.
did.
You didn't use the F word, but
Crap.
well,
Okay.
Okay, just
All right. So what are we doing?
keep going.
Oh, well, this is
Oh, this is
not the
a
bookmarks.
profile.
But yeah, this is the profile. But
Go to
I made a post, and I want to make a comment
Oh
about
my
this,
God.
if you don't mind. I wrote that you can't be grateful Donald Trump is okay if he's Hitler. So this whole business, every
Yeah.
Democrat that said they're so grateful he's fucking okay, that called him an existential threat to democracy, is a fucking liar.
Yep.
And there's my swear for the day. Right? But they are. Right? You cannot have it both ways. You cannot, proverbially speaking, have your cake and eat it too. Right? It's just bullpucky.
Yeah.
Bullpucky.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I love the cow on the roof memes.
Yep. Cow can do it. Secret Service should be able to do
Man,
it.
come on. Where is it? Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I can't believe that. I mean, she actually said that
I
out
know.
loud. And that's the last thing pretty much that she said, except for, and I'm not resigning. The buck stops with me. The whole thing was a total cluster. It was horrible. It never should have happened. I take full responsibility, and I'm not resigning. Why? Because nobody ever resigns or gets fired in the Biden administration.
That's
like
right.
ever.
That's right.
Like ever.
Trump called it out.
Yeah, right in the debate he did. Right. All right. What are we looking at here? We're going to look at more of our twice baked potato and chief, President Potato
He
Head.
says that.
And so
Play it again.
it's all about treating people with dignity. And it's about making sure that, look, I mean, for example, look at the heat I'm getting because I named
What did he say? What did he just say right there?
I named the Secretary of Defense to a black man. I named Ketanji Brown. I mean, because of the people I've named. And so it's all about treating people with dignity. And it's about making sure that, look, I mean, for example, look at the heat I'm getting because
He not getting
I
it?
named a...
What did he just say?
Look at the heat I'm getting it. Look at the heat I'm getting it. Look at the heat I'm getting it. Because I named a...
Help me out, guys.
Secretary of Defense to a black man.
Put on the closed
I named
captioning.
Ketanji.
Oh, no. Come on now. That's going to be fun. What is
Yeah,
it? What does AI make
We're
out
gonna
of this?
confuse the AI.
About treating people with dignity. And it's about making sure that, look, I mean, for example, look at the heat I'm getting it. Because I named
Wait.
a...
Look at Henob. Wait a minute. What is it?
What? They're making sure I look at me, for example. Look at the heat I'm getting.
Heat I'm getting. Oh, is that what he
I
said?
don't know.
Oh, come on now.
Go ahead, play it.
Did somebody go in or did AI figure that out? Or did somebody go, no, what he really meant was? Is that what we're looking at?
Probably.
Because that blows my shit away right there.
Making sure that, look, I mean, for example, look at the heat I'm getting it. I mean, for
Look at the
example,
heat I'm
look at
getting.
the heat I'm getting it. Because I... for
Okay,
example,
but boy,
Boy, that doesn't sound like it, does it?
barely. Wow.
I mean, for example, look at the heat I'm getting it. Because I named a...
Oh, man. Wow. Oh, God. More memories light the corners of my mind.
Manhandle. Right next to me.
Misty
then we're gonna have-
water-colored memories
Got it? Okay.
And the people in the back, can you spread out a little bit
we
more?
were. Come here, little girl. Let me smell. Ah, it smells so nice. Want to come to the office, little girl? Come here, give me a kiss.
Do you remember what I told you?
Oh, let me fondle your breast.
Until you're 30. Hey, Angel, how old are you? You're 12. What's your name? How are you? The problem is, you know, you guys, you got a hard time.
Oh, the stroking.
I like kids better than people.
Yeah, I bet you do love kids better than people.
There's bodily autonomy inherent in people.
Oh, man, there's crotch rubbing going on there. I'm telling you right now, he's got his pecker bumped up against the back of that little girl. Now, I'll tell you why I know this. Okay? It's because I told you the story of my former employer, right? That dropped his pants and that, which was a really bad day. But anyway, he used to walk up behind me while I was in the lab, and I'd be talking to a technician or something. He would walk up and start rubbing my shoulders, and his crotch would bump up against my ass. Okay? He's got that girl pulled in tight toward him. This shit is so gross, man. So bad.
Do you know what my dad used to say? Your granddaughters have one important job.
Oh my God. And the kids, you know, the kids just pick up on it. They know.
They do.
They know. They're uncomfortable. They pull away.
Yeah.
Right?
Sick.
Nigel Farage.
He's coming to America.
I love Nigel.
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 Well, I tell you what, this is pretty impressive, isn't it? King's speech this morning, and here I am in Milwaukee.
He's in Milwaukee.
Well, I tell you what, this is pretty impressive, isn't it? King's speech this morning, and here I am in Milwaukee.
Nice. Yeah, he's a big part of the populist movement. And you know what? Last night, I can't remember anymore who it was that was talking about it, but that this RNC is going so well, but it's no longer really, the RNC is not a conservative movement per se anymore. It's
Right.
really turned into a populist movement. And Donald Trump is a populist more than anything else.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say. He's the people's president, right? All right, so what are we looking at here?
They took the keys out of the car and I think he got in an accident, but I couldn't hear it.
Oh no! You can't steer. You can't. There's no brakes. Oh my God! Idiot.
Why didn't he react?
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Was that
I would-
not inappropriate for a morning show?
Well, no, it's fine. It's just the stupidity of people never ceases to amaze me. And you know what? That was a direct result of some idiot wanting to be famous on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some girl thought she was going to be cute.
Not, is that a girl? Was that a girl? Is that what the guy?
I
I can't tell anymore. I can't. Oh, well, speaking of can't tell anymore, what the shit is this?
Well, supposedly that's the shooter. You know, the one with the overbite or underbite or whatever.
What? This is supposed to be the kid?
Crooks.
Get out of here.
I don't know. I mean,
Are you shitting me?
well, I don't know. I
What's with all of a sudden the piercings in his upper lip?
don't know.
What? I don't know what to make of this.
No, I don't either. I just thought it was a little interesting. It's got over
Well,
3.
yeah.
How many interactions does it have? Or impressions, I mean.
3.5 million.
Million. So-
million.
There's some little bit of credibility there for that reason.
Wow. Well, it's not community noted.
No.
What the shit? Well, I'll tell you right now, this kind of destroys the whole registered Republican narrative, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean-
look, they had people register Republicans so that during the primaries they could vote for Nikki Haley.
Yes.
And not for Trump.
Yes.
So
yes.
I don't put any credence in that at all.
Wow.
I put more credence in the fact that he spent $15 of his own money to
Yes.
a liberal
Yes,
organization.
yes. For being, I mean, $15-20 when you're that young probably
Right.
is probably a big chunk of your income. I mean, yeah, wow. Yeah,
Look, there's Don Jr. Don Jr. Jr.
wow, he's kind of got a little Eddie Munster thing going on there, doesn't he?
Yeah. He looks just like
Well, go ahead.
Don Jr. looked when John Jr. was growing up. He was
Yeah.
funny looking.
Yeah. Well, see, the Trump dynasty's kind of funny that way.
Yeah.
They're pretty much all beautiful, except every once in a while it backfires as like a mist, like Eric Trump, not the handsomest guy. I mean, he did pretty well with
he's-
Laura.
Yeah. Well, and Eric Trump is much more attractive today than he's really ever been in his whole life.
Well, there are people that get more attractive the older they get. They start out
Right.
goofy looking, and then
Yeah.
they get more attractive. Like Marsha Blackburn, she
Yeah.
kind of like the old now she's starting to kind of melt, but but she got like hotter. I looked at her and I was like, man, I wonder what she. Remember when we looked at her?
Yeah.
I bet she was hot when she was young. No. So yeah, some people
Sorry
get
to
better looking, and
disappoint.
hopefully this kid over here will get better looking. But yeah, it's beautiful. I think that the RNC did a good job of humanizing Donald Trump. I think that we might get a chance to watch a little bit of his granddaughter's speech, which was pretty cool. All right, so what do? We just cut away from RNC and began laughing when Gold Star families cried out for help. Wow. Okay, let's watch this. The liberal news media is
They're
just disgusting, absolutely disgusting, and this excuse of a journalist. Okay, this basically she's nothing but a propagandist and an activist, and I hate and she's everything that I hate the most about lesbians. Okay, I can't stand this woman, and she's a no talent asshat anyway. But what's most disgusting about these people is just their like flippantness. I mean, like what's going on in the general zeitgeist again, right? What's going on in the buzz, right? It's everything is all about Donald Trump's bandage on his ear is a PR stunt, and he's just milking this for all it's worth, and all this kind of stuff. I mean, the deception.
Disgusting.
It's just yeah, it's totally gross, man. It's totally disgusting. All right, so let's check this out.
Who would less like to join in on this conversation than probably anything else in his entire life. But he is now going to join us. He is our friend Jamie Harrison, who would
I'll
less
chuckle
like
up.
to join in
So
on
yeah,
this
I guess
conversation than probably any.
the video clip wasn't that exciting, except for the fact that they cut away from Gold Star families were crying out for help. Crazy, crazy shit. All right, let's see what Nigel says.
And is that the sense you've got, that he's having a tough time right now?
He nearly died.
Do you think he's having a tough time right now?
He nearly died.
What?
He nearly
Is that
died.
the sense you've got, that he's having a tough time right now?
He nearly died.
I love it.
Do
He
you
just looks. He answers the question, and he says he nearly died.
What was her question?
How's he doing right now, or something? And he's like,
wow.
and he's with the point that he's trying to get across is to the media, right? Is because they from the very first they've downplayed this thing.
Yeah. Oh my God, he fell on
He
stage.
fell on stage,
What?
right? I mean, just ridiculous type stuff. No, it was an assassination attempt. So, right, okay, check this out. This was a highlight because Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump Jr. But well, he's talking about his daughter's first speech. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Before I begin my remarks, I'm going to do something a little uncharacteristic. A Trump is going to give up the microphone.
Yep.
Doesn't happen often. You may never see it again.
This is so cool.
But I got a call on Monday morning from a young lady who said, "Dad, I want to speak at the RNC."
Holy shit.
I want to speak at the RNC because I want America to know what my grandpa is actually like.
Wow.
So for the first time ever on a stage, first time ever giving a speech, I want to bring out my eldest daughter and the eldest granddaughter of the President of the United States, your favorite president, Kai Madison Trump.
I found the Marsha Black thing.
Good. Did you bookmark it?
Yeah, it's two things. So get with it.
Also, I would like to watch Peter Navarro.
Yeah.
That was a really good speech.
Watch on YouTube.
All right. This is so cool, guys. So awesome.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kai Madison Trump. I am the granddaughter of Donald Trump. I'm speaking today to share the side of my grandpa.
This
that
is the
people
first
don't
speech
often
she's
see.
ever given, guys.
To me, he's just a normal grandpa. He gives us candy and soda when our parents aren't looking. He always wants to know how we're doing in school. When I made the high honor roll, he printed it out to show his friends how proud he was of me.
That's amazing.
I know. He calls me during the middle of the school day to ask how my golf game is going and tells me all about his. But then I have to remind him that I'm in school and I'll have to call him back later. When we play golf together, if I'm not on his team, he'll try to get inside of my head. I know. And he's always surprised that I don't let him get to me. But I have to remind him I'm a Trump too.
Nice. Nice. Love it.
Even when he's going through all of these court cases, he always asks me how I'm doing. He always encourages me to push myself to be the most successful person I can be. Obviously, he sets the bar pretty high, but who knows, maybe one day I'll catch him.
What a beautiful job she's doing, right?
On Saturday, I was shocked when I heard that he has been shot, and I just wanted to know if he was okay. It was heartbreaking that someone would do that to another person, A lot of people have put my grandpa through hell, and he's still standing.
Beautiful.
Grandpa, you are such an inspiration, and I love you.
Wow.
What a graceful young lady.
Yes. Yes.
The media makes my grandpa seem like a different person, but I know him for who he is. He's very caring and loving. He truly wants the best for this country, and he will fight every single day to make America great again. Thank you very much.
Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Man, you feel this energy, guys?
A lot of proud moments this week for my family. Thank you again, guys. Really appreciate that. That's not easy. That's the first time. I mean, this is what we call a large crowd for a speech, so incredible work, Kai.
Yeah, I would say so. That you did a brilliant job. Knocked it out of the park, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is this Van Jones talking about? I don't know. He's been talking a lot lately. He was talking about the other day this Amber Rose thing was a bunker buster.
For them.
Yeah, for them. It was bad because he was trying to explain to everybody how culturally relevant she is.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Play it.
Yeah.
A bullet couldn't stop Trump. A virus just stopped Biden. You've got the nominees of this party getting their butts kissed. Biden's getting his butt kicked by his own party. The Democrats are coming apart. The Republicans are coming together. A bullet couldn't stop Trump.
Yep.
A virus just stopped Biden.
You listening, guys? Isn't this great?
The nominees
CNN
of this party getting their butts kissed. Biden's getting his butt kicked by his own party. The Democrats are coming apart.
I love it. Democrats are coming apart. And the Republicans are coming together. Right? What's this now?
Wow, Charlie.
Haba, Alina, Haba, Alina, Haba, Alina, hey, hey, hey. All right, what is she going to say?
Is this the most viewed miracle in human history?
I've never heard it framed that way.
Yeah, you got us both speechless. That's pretty hard to do.
The answer is, I think, yes. I
Yes.
can't think. It was absolute divine intervention, and we need a revival in this country. Don't you agree?
We do, actually.
And this image should bring people back to Jesus Christ.
Agreed.
God is not done with Donald Trump, and God is not done with America. He has his hand on Donald Trump, and this image is Genesis 50:20.
Yeah.
What the
Nice.
enemy meant for evil, God will use for good.
Yes.
The enemy meant to try to destroy
Preach.
our president and
Listen
destroy
to
our
it. Preaching,
movement.
baby.
The
Preaching.
enemy wanted this week to be a funeral and to be chaos and division. Instead, we have joy, gratitude, and celebration.
And unity.
And unity.
And
Unity. Yeah.
Beautiful. Alina, same question. Your
Alina
thoughts
Haba,
on the
Alina
divine
Haba.
intervention. Charlie, I know that you're tough on time here.
I got nothing else to do but your show.
All right,
That's the only reason I'm here.
She's pretty hot, too.
I can be very quick about it
Yeah,
because I have a
please.
simple answer. There is
Please.
no way God's hand was not on Donald Trump that moment.
Yes. Yes.
There just isn't.
Her voice
It's
sounds
very
different.
simple. I don't care who you believe in, but as long as you believe in something bigger than
Yeah.
yourself, you
She
can
got, like, she
understand
dropped on the
that
hotness
this is
scale
God's
all of a
plan.
sudden.
We are all here for a
Little bit.
reason.
The voice.
I'm here for a reason,
I don't
so is
know.
Charlie. But God knows that, like he said, Donald Trump is not
Does
finished.
she always sound like
and
that?
we need him
Jeez.
more than we ever have. America has a cancer, and we need a cure, and that is President Trump.
Yes.
Minnie Mouse there.
Nice. Okay, where are we going here?
All right, go back to
Oopsie.
the bookmarks.
Oh,
There,
no.
There, no, you're in the right place.
Oh, good. It popped all the way to the top accidentally.
I know.
But that's okay, right?
Yeah.
So
that's the video.
Yeah, here's what we're telling you about this little video. And
then there's Marsha Blackburn also.
And guys, you got to understand, this is not normal. This doesn't happen. This is very, very strange.
It looks like some radical people are chasing down a politician, right? I mean, that's what it looks like.
Well, it looks like, or citizen journalist,
Yeah.
chasing somebody down. No, these are senators.
Two senators. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is Kimberly Cheadle.
This is exactly what you were doing today
This
on the
was
call.
an
Stonewalling.
assassination attempt. You owe the people answers. You owe President Trump answers.
Roger, take a left across this plaza to the far corner.
So that's it. That's it.
Okay, let's scroll down.
That's it. But my point is, that look at the cowardice. This is not. These are senators demanding accountability, not just some Joe Schmo with a cell phone.
It's outstanding.
Okay, it's about time. Finally,
Yeah.
I would say that the spirit of fecklessness is gone.
Mhm.
Wouldn't you say? For the most part,
I think so.
right? Because I
hope
think
so.
we're in a do or die situation. Like, pun intended. Seriously. So, what are we talking about? Sloped. Okay. Back to where we were. All right. So, I'm going down. What's this?
That's them talking about it. These are the two senators.
Okay, good.
I'm John Barrasso, chairman of the Senate Republican Conference, and Senator Blackburn and I just went face-to-face with the director of the Secret Service asking for specific answers about what happened with President Trump in Pennsylvania and how that shooter was able to get off a clear shot when the FBI and the Secret Service knew that there was a suspicious person an hour in advance of when the shooting occurred.
And they identified a potential threat at 5:51. She would not answer our questions. She wanted to say it was not the time or place. This is after we've been through a conference call today where the question queue got cut off. But I've got a message for her. She can run, but she cannot hide because the American people want to know how an assassination attempt was carried out on former President Donald Trump.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
We need answers.
See, this is the kind of stuff that makes me really happy to see. It's like the House. These are the Senate. This is the Senate, but the House is like, oh well, we got 2 weeks off, so I guess we'll come back and blah blah blah.
But they're holding. They're right now. They're putting together a strike team. I think approach in the Congress, and I think they're going to start on Monday.
Strike.
Yeah, it's a strike force or task force or something to look into this
The Secret
assassination.
Service. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
To
starting
start
on Monday.
digging into it, right?
Yep.
And collecting the facts. And while we're on the subject, last night, it was crazy. I mean, I'm watching Tim Pool, and he is broadcasting live from Milwaukee, and he was talking about the shifting story. That first it was, only saw him at the last minute and they took him out. And then we find out, no, it was actually a few minutes before.
Mhm.
And then it was like 25 minutes before.
30-something.
Or 30-something. And now, guess what? Guess what we're up to?
What?
3 hours.
3 hours.
Apparently the latest reports are that he was on their radar, 3 hours in advance.
So bad.
Okay? Now, with anything being slightly suspicious,
Right.
they should have just said, until we secure the scene, until we find this guy,
Right.
you're not going to go on, sir.
Right.
We're just going to sit here in this waiting area, and, if you're going to be 20 minutes late, then you're going to be 20 minutes late or 30 minutes late, and he's been late before.
Yep. Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
It's not like everybody gets up and goes home. People wait hours to see Donald Trump. So it all stinks to high heaven. And so these there's 3 big tracks of news going on right now. There's basically 3. There is the investigation into the assassination attempt.
Mm-hmm.
There's the unification of the Republican National Convention. And then you've got the fraying Democratic machine.
Fraying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's falling apart.
Yeah.
And Joe Biden is losing his grip on power.
Joe Biden.
And I don't know if we got it in here of him trying to walk up the small stairs, but it was bad.
I have him going down the small stairs.
Oh, that's him going down the small stairs.
Yeah, look at
All
how
right.
slow he's walking.
I got out of school, high school, and my state was segregated by law to its great shame in Delaware.
What did he just say? I can't. He's practically gargling on phlegm.
Ew.
And his voice is autophonia or whatever it's called. His voice is real low. And then it's just garblation.
I got out of school, high school, and my state was segregated by law to its great shame in Delaware.
It's something about the state school system was segregated or something. But, I mean, it's just so bad.
And I got involved in the civil rights movement. No great shakes, just sit-ins, and things like that.
What?
No great shakes.
He was not part of the
I'm John
civil rights
Barrasso,
movement.
Chairman of the Senate Republican.
Stop, John. We've had enough of you.
And the end result of this was all the friends I made. For example, one of the guys who my mom talks about when Barack called me and saying he wanted to do a background check on me because he wanted to think of me as vice president. I said, I don't want to be vice president. And he said, no, there's only you and 2 others. I said, Barack, I can help you more as a senator. I really believe that. He said, no. He said,
No. Okay, now, I want you to just stop for a minute because I watch this stuff, and it's like I look at it very critically from a political standpoint and I'm looking for every single misstep of every. This is just like he slurs through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And don't you get this impression? I mean, look at him. This is the definition. This picture should be next to the term has been in the colloquial dictionary. This guy is your great grandpa that you go and visit, right? And you didn't really care for him or whatever. You didn't really know him all that well in your life or whatever. And you go, or it's maybe some person you go into the nursing home. And they're just sitting there and they start reliving their former, past and whatever, reminiscing, but it just doesn't come out right.
Right.
Because it's kind of all garbled up in there. Why? Because they're in dementia, right?
Right.
So there's truth there, but it's just this stream of consciousness babbling is just, I don't know. Do you think he's going to make it? Do you think he's going to step aside? Do you think this COVID thing is them teeing it up or what? Mm-hmm. Or is he just hiding in the basement?
I wonder if maybe the person that did the COVID tests are lying to him. Maybe he doesn't even have COVID.
Who knows? Who knows?
Well, damn it, it's only you. And I said, Brock, I don't want to be vice president. He said, well, go home and talk about it. He knows my mom, my dad's dead. So we had a meeting. I was on the train and then going back to Wilmington.
Oh, no, he's on the fucking train again with the guy that goes, Joey, baby, hey, go. You done 1,000,000 miles, Joey. And this, what's also funny is, do you see how the press just treats him? Okay, look, he's just like looking at him like, wow, this is such a great story. Wow. Thanks for sharing this with me.
I wish I knew what he was saying.
Yeah, I wish I knew what the hell he was saying exactly. Right? Oh my Lord.
My dad's dead. So we had a meeting. I was on the train and then going back to Wilmington. And when I got home, we sat in the back porch and called the family together. My son was alive then, my 2 sons, my daughter. The only outside other than the family members that was there was Ted Kaufman. It was my best friend and was just sitting as a stepped in as senator when I got elected vice president.
Wait a minute. Didn't Bo die before he ran for vice president with whatever, and he was kind of damaged by it? Or am I getting that wrong? Because he just said he was with
Yeah, I
them
know,
both in this discussion to make this decision. I'm not real familiar with that history.
I don't know. Let me look. When did Bo die?
Yeah, look it up. Grockett, baby.
And so we went around the room. What do you on the porch? What do you want to do? And my mom.
And when was he vice president?
2008.
Okay, so he was alive. Okay, all right.
Well, my wife said you ought to do it because if you don't, he's going to ask you to be Secretary of State and you'll be away all the time. And then my son, Bo, who was Attorney General, should be sitting there, not me. And I said, Dad, you have an obligation, went through it. And so everybody made their case, and I still didn't want to do it. My mom was sitting against a railing, and over on the porch, there's like a story up from the ground.
Oh, my God.
And I said, honey, you haven't said anything. She said, Joey. She said,
Joey.
Remember when you were a kid?
This Joey shit, every time he says it, it comes out of his lips.
Yeah.
I throw up a little bit in the back of my throat. I mean, Joey, baby.
Remember when I called you when you got out of the race with Brock, and you asked me about him? He said he's really bright, he's an honorable man, he'll make a good president. And I said, yeah, Mom.
Man, he just, that entire sentence, he just slurred through it.
Yeah, I'm having trouble following.
Just slurred through it. And this guy is just sitting there with this stupid smiling face saying, wow, this is great interview. This is wonderful. This story is just warming my cockles right now. Wow.
Remember when you were a kid and they were desegregating Mayfield, the neighborhood we live, the neighboring neighborhood called Linfield? You were 14 or 15 years old. I told you not to go down there because there were people protesting, but you went down and you got arrested for being on the porch with a black family, and they brought you back home.
Now, this is probably a lie.
Yeah.
Getting arrested with a black family and all this civil rights activism shit he's talking about, all of it. It's all bullshit. This is made up in his fucking head. He's been lying from his whole political career.
Yeah, I remember that, Mom. She said, remember you had that job as a lifeguard in a country club setting? Did you want to be the only white guy to work?
Remember you were the lifeguard? It was the Corn Pop story? Oh, my Lord. Remember when you stood down Corn Pop with that chain? All the kids were rubbing your hairy legs in the water. Oh, my God.
Working east side in the projects and the lifeguard? I said, yeah, Ma. So let me get this straight, honey. The first black man in history has a chance to be president. You told him no.
What?
That's how it's always been with me.
Dude, what the?
What?
Fuck!
Ow.
I'm sorry. What the? Oh, wrong one.
What the hell was that?
What is this? Did you say? I mean, and then not only that, but the interviewer just sits there because he gets done with this rambling ass story, and then he's like looking like, you get the point? Well, I don't know what the point was. I don't even remember what the fucking question was in the beginning, right? I don't think any of us do. I mean, it was like 2.5 minutes of just rambling on about some stupid shit, and then
and you told him no.
Can you?
And look at him. Look at him. Look at this retard. What should I do right now? Should I contemplate? What am I doing right now? Oh my Lord.
That's how it's always been with me in the black community.
What? They're
It's
all
about
in
what?
bed with me in the black community. Oh man. I man lives in a self-deluded world. All right, let's watch the old man come off the stairs. Now, it was worse going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, gravity helps here, right?
Yeah.
But boy, he walked up so slow. These are the baby steps, guys. Grandpa's coming home. He just got out of the nursing home. Let's go home and have some pudding. Tapioca pudding. This way. It's over here in the car. Look at it. What's he doing? Oh, my God. Is he going to salute to the... No, he's just going to walk right by. Wander right by. Look at deer in the headlights. What the... I'm going to manage a little crooked smile. Wow, guys, this is just so full of energy. Just
yeah, right.
He just tap danced down that that slope there. All right, are we going over to... What's this? Did you know that CNN has only live streamed one Trump rally this year? Just so happens it was on July 13th. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What did I just read?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that? I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, every day I wake up and there's some, and many times a day now, it's
Right.
happening so quickly. I mean, that's huge. That's kind of like when they showed up at Roger Stone's house at
Oh my
like
God.
5:30 in the morning, and they were all staged, getting ready to take the pictures. When SWAT descended upon Roger Stone's house, right? The dangerous guy that Roger Stone is. Wow. So they covered, that was the only Trump rally they streamed ever. And why on J13? Why?
I don't know. We'll have to
I mean,
investigate.
what was special about that? He wasn't going to announce he was his VP at the rally. They're constantly cutting away from Trump.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, Donald Trump is talking now, and of course, he's issuing and spewing a whole litany of lies, and so we just can't allow that kind of stuff to go across the airwaves because you'll be deceived. And so we just can't let that happen here on the Communist News Network.
Pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, folks, last night was night 2.
All right.
Oh, my God.
So we don't want to watch him. Although I do recommend Ben Shapiro, but listen to him with a critical ear when you do that, right?
The history.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
It was... I don't know.
Oh, let's watch this. I don't know. Let's watch
Well,
this.
The orange.
In Las Vegas, he met with voters at a restaurant there in Battleground, Nevada. He's on his way to speak to a Latino civil rights and advocacy group.
Big
While
crowd.
Republicans
See that?
are projecting unity and strength here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Democrats across the country are projecting the exact opposite of unity and strength. Today, CNN is reporting that the Democratic National Committee is moving ahead with a controversial plan to virtually nominate President Joe Biden before the Democratic Convention even begins officially in Chicago next month, despite more and more Democratic elected officials and donors and voters expressing their concerns about President Biden remaining on top of the ticket, fueling those concerns from polling from firms such as Blue Labs, funded by Democratic donors, showing post-debate President Biden losing ground to Donald Trump in 14 key battlegrounds across the country, not just the 7 battleground states, including the 5 states that Biden flipped against Trump in 2020, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. But more alarming to Democrats, Biden is now vulnerable in Colorado and Minnesota and Maine and New Mexico and Virginia and New Hampshire. Now, the Biden campaign has stepped up the president's media appearances in an attempt to show critics that the president still has the skills and the vigor to defeat Trump. This includes a taped interview with Speedy Mormon on 360 with Speedy that was taped last Friday and released on Monday. The president's performance will no doubt do little, however, to calm anxious Democrats.
There's no
because
way
there
they're
were,
putting out this
as
fire.
we've seen for quite some time now, moments where President Biden appeared quite...
Remember I was talking about the brush fire that I started?
Yeah.
This is the brush fire.
Oh, yes. And it's out of control.
It's out of control. This is a brush fire. This is a brush fire.
Confused.
But I didn't plan on running because when I, in 2020, when Barack asked me to be vice president, I joined him, which is a great honor.
Of course, President Obama tapped Biden to be his running mate in 2008, not 2020. There were also moments where President Biden appeared to lose his train of
I
thought,
missed
such
that.
as this moment when
I
he was
missed that.
answering a
Did you miss
question
that?
about
I
Trump's
missed that.
appeal.
I totally missed that.
Because when in 2020, when Barack asked me to be vice president, I joined him, which is a great honor.
Of course, President Obama tapped Biden to be his running mate in 2008, not 2020. There were also moments where President Biden appeared to lose his train of thought, such as this moment when he was answering a question about Trump's appeal to hip-hop artists.
Every time, every election that I ran, and whether it was an on year or off year, I got over 90% of the black vote, and the number of folks participating didn't slow down because it didn't reduce. So look, Trump. No, I shouldn't.
What? No, never mind.
Here now, former Biden White House Communications
Look at
Director.
Jake Tapper. Guys, is this not delicious? I mean, look at Jake Tapper. He comes back on and he goes.
Can you play it again?
Yes. Yes, I will. This is too much fun.
Trump. No, I shouldn't.
And the guy goes.
The number of folks participating didn't slow down because it didn't reduce. So look, Trump. No, I shouldn't.
Look at him. Look at him.
Here now, former Biden White House Communications Director Kate Bedingfield. Kate, Biden is losing ground to Trump in 14 key battlegrounds across the country, according to Democratic-funded polling. And just last week, Biden said this when asked if he would consider stepping aside. Take a listen.
Unless they came back and said, there's no way you can win. Me. No one's saying that.
No one's saying
that. No poll says that.
Nobody says that. No poll says
So that was President Biden saying no one is saying that he can't win. And Kate, there are quite a few Democrats saying that he can't win. Most recently, Adam Schiff, who's running for Senate in California, who loves
Chuck
Joe Biden,
Schumer,
who's
Nancy
loyal to Joe Biden. Is this information not getting to President Biden?
Well, I think, look, first of all, there's no question this is not a great state of play for the Biden campaign. I think that, obviously the polling that we've seen today combined with what you heard from Congressman Schiff, it is clear there is frustration amongst a subset of the party. It's not a great state of play for the Biden campaign. I think, look, I have no doubt that Joe Biden is hearing this information. Remember, he's not somebody he's not cloistered in a hermetically sealed box. I mean, he reads the papers, he watches television. He's seeing this information. I think what he needs to do is get on the horse on a message that is less about the numbers aren't good, these numbers aren't accurate, this isn't right, this isn't where the polling is. And that's more about, nobody knows more about a comeback and how to mount a comeback than I do. I am putting together a comeback here. Get on board. We're going to beat Donald Trump. I would love to see a message from him that was more about, showing some get up and go rather than denying the state of play. And I think that would be a more compelling message for Democrats who want to get on board and want to defeat Donald Trump. And I think he has an opportunity to do that, but I think he needs to do it now.
All right, Kate Bedingfield, thanks so much. Here now,
get out the paddles.
The political panel to discuss. David Achalian, the Democratic National
I've never
Committee,
seen this. This is fun.
Despite having been proven not being honest about what's going on in Ohio, because there was questions about whether or not they had to do this virtual nomination because of some law in Ohio, but that's now changed. Whether or not the DNC wants to acknowledge that, they don't want to acknowledge it. Right? They're not being honest about it.
Look at this.
What are you hearing about this plan to start with this virtual nomination against the wishes of Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, and so many other elected Democrats as early as August 1st?
Right. So the plan had been, and it was the Ohio thing that triggered it.
With desiccant packs in there, too, to keep him fresh.
To do a virtual or remote roll call, and it would be happening prior to the convention. By the way, this is what happened 4 years ago because of COVID. When we saw that roll call at the convention, that was not He had already been the nominee. They had done this before. So they were doing that again. But this is happening in an entirely new context right now because there's a massive question about whether Joe Biden is going to remain atop the ticket for the Democratic Party. So now his political arm is trying to say, let's get this done and make him the nominee. But then they're getting blowback that's not a very small d Democratic process. And why shouldn't this be at the convention? And of course, some of those people want to buy more time here to try and make the case that he should step down.
And Audie Cornish, we talked about this polling from the Democratic donors showing Biden sinking in 14 states, not just the 7 battlegrounds, but more traditionally Democratic states, reliably Democratic, New Mexico and New Hampshire and Virginia and Minnesota and Colorado. This poll also found the 4 Democrats
drying up fast, Denise.
Did much better in head-to-head matchups with Donald Trump than did
Once the money's gone,
Joe
it's
Biden.
over.
Those Democrats are Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, Maryland Governor Wes
can't
Moore,
run a
Pennsylvania
campaign
Governor
without
Josh
moolah.
Shapiro, Michigan Governor
Lots of it.
Gretchen Whitmer. Now, the Biden theory of the case would say, well, because there hasn't been really anything negative about these people only know positive things about them as opposed to what they've been hearing about Joe Biden. What do you think?
Well, that's right. There's not a lot of time. And as soon as you're in the spotlight, it's 50-50 whether you'll thrive or wither. I think I'm also curious about the fact that they commissioned this, meaning people feel like they need to be armed with data and information to continue to make this case. And we heard this reporting of this meeting with House Democrats where Biden basically starts yelling at them for raising this. So
yeah, that was not a good look. Did you hear about that?
A struggle. And
I don't know if we talked
sort
about
of surprised
that before.
that even as donors are speaking out, that there is still this kind of reluctance.
I don't want to compete with her. Yeah, he had a meeting. And apparently, I can't remember, but it was one of the congressmen was basically telling him, to his face on this, on a phone call with other people there. And Biden got really angry.
Yeah.
And he got upset because, that's what people in dementia tend to flare out in anger, bursts of anger. And he said, come on, man, or something like, you got to cut that crap out. Cut that crap out. Saying that,
go after Trump.
That you're right. And so, yeah, it was, it didn't go well. It was a pretty hostile call.
To hear them because the money is meaningful, and I think the president is in danger of falling behind.
And Manu Raju, Congressman Adam Schiff, Democrat of California, Senate candidate for Democrats out in California, he's now the 20th congressional Democrat to call on Biden to step down.
They need to get a little counter, a ticker like they did with the COVID deaths.
So publicly, but feel
for the
same
bottom
way.
right,
How
number
big a
of
deal do you
people
think
calling
is
for him to drop out of the
Schiff
race.
announcement?
I think it's very significant. I mean, he is the highest profile Democrat by far. He's got real pull with the donor community. He's very close to Nancy Pelosi. The Pelosi world is indicating that this was not coordinated with her in any way, but this is going to get a lot of attention. This is going to give more Democrats. This has been quiet for the last few days in the aftermath of the Trump assassination attempt and the RNC.
But it's bubbling
convention.
back up.
A lot of Democrats have been keeping their powder dry for the last few days, not wanting to say anything. Now that Schiff has said something, expect more calls to come forward. But where are the Democratic leaders in all this? That is where the frustration is beneath the surface. Nancy Pelosi has not really said a whole lot publicly. Neither has Hakeem Jeffries. Neither has Chuck Schumer. We do know
because they don't know what to do, man.
Schumer and Jeffries were involved in helping
they
delay
created a real
this
pickle.
virtual roll call vote beyond August 1st for the DNC. But will they come out and take?
Let me tell you. I think the jury's been out as we've been watching this about how passive or active Joe Biden really is.
Mm-hmm.
Is he simply a meat puppet and they put shit in front of him to do? And I think to a certain degree the answer is yes, somewhat.
Right.
But I think what they've done is they literally created a Frankenstein monster, and he's gone rogue. He's malfunctioning now, and he's dug in. Yeah. He is full-blown like a narcissistic psychosis or something.
You mean like a dictator?
Yes. He's gone barking mad,
yes.
love.
Barking
mad. And so they've created this situation, and now they don't know how to get rid of him.
No.
They don't. They don't know what the hell to do.
But I mean, it wouldn't take much. I mean, they could poison him. They could say he's got
Yeah, but
COVID.
I mean,
They could put
after
him on
trying to
a-
kill Donald Trump, okay, at least like, oh no, they didn't try to kill him. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. Clearly, they did. And so all of that doesn't work. But man, it would look fishy, wouldn't it? If
Yep.
you know. But you know, I mean, the way he's walking down those stairs wouldn't take much to have a tumble, right? Just whoopsie, Joey fell
I
down the
know.
stairs. Oh, sorry, Joey.
Wrong shoes. Oops.
Yeah, right, man. Just put him back in an old set of shoes with leather soles again. He'll take care of himself. Yeah. Let's continue listening to Haji here.
Take a position one way or the other about keeping Biden atop the ticket.
Say
That's going to be
Haji.
the key question
No,
the next 2 weeks.
no.
And Jeff Zeleny, tell us more about
Oh
this,
my God.
the moderate House Democrats
eyes
phone call with President Biden.
Oh, I hate that.
Look, this was Saturday, just in the hours before the shooting. So at the time, this is part of President Biden going through really different parts of the Democratic caucus. And in a conversation with the new Democratic coalition, largely moderate Republicans, there was a very heated conversation and an interesting one where a couple members presented stark information and saying, look, we don't think you can win. Jason Crow
Yep.
from
This-
Colorado and Chrissy Houlihan
That's
from
it, Jason
Pennsylvania,
Crow.
most importantly. But as our Dana Bash reported earlier today in a conversation with the president and Jason Crow, it got quite heated. And Crow, who's a military veteran, he has had several tours of duty. He is seen as a leader among House Democrats. He really pressed the president to see, if he's still able to serve their national security questions. And Biden pushed back quite forcefully.
Okay. So is that it?
Excuse me. I've got more bookmarks.
Let's just go over to the bookmarks then.
Leave me alone. I have a hiccups every now and then.
It's
So
cute. It's
mean.
cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. All right, so I need to hit refresh. Let's be refreshed. All right, what are we looking at here?
Okay, there's some stock stuff going on, and I don't really understand it very well, but I just wanted to put that out there.
Oh, yeah.
heard about
Yeah. Now, we need to state caution here. Coincidence. It does not necessarily mean that there's any causality going on or relationship between these two things.
That's bullshit.
But Austin Private Wealth shorted 34 million shares of Rumble.
Yes.
Now, I'm not an expert on stock market, and I don't know a lot about what shorting is. But in addition to the 12 million shares of $DJT, the day before the attempted assassination of Trump, which was being televised for the very first time on CNN ever.
Yep.
The Trump rally. Wow. Are there enough wows there?
I think so.
Wow.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember these guys that were protecting the flag on campus.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are they at the RNC?
The frat bros.
The frat bros?
Yeah, and so if you scroll down even a little bit farther, keep going.
Whoa.
Keep going. I got a video of the boys. Keep going, right there. Play that, please.
When a mob tried to take down the American flag on our campus, we knew we couldn't let that happen. We stood guard, we held it up, and we did not let it fall. It was all about respect, not just for the cloth, but for everything that the flag stands for. Too many people have sacrificed everything for it. The least we can do was keep it flying. And tonight, we are proud to honor our flag again.
Nice. Very, very, very
when
nice.
a mob tried to take down the
Nice, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so this is a Biden supporter talking shit to a Trump supporter.
Yeah. This ought to be I bet this is tasteful.
He's an asshole. He should be locked up. Welcome to the ghetto. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. I hope your daughter get raped. He's an asshole. He should be locked up. Welcome to the
gets raped.
Right, so you have to do with the abortion issue. I guess that's what.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. Look at this next one. This is a nature thing, but it's unidentified. Do you see how perfect it is?
Well, yeah. Wow. Oh, come on now. Is that real?
I think so.
Wow.
This account is pretty well known. I don't think they've just.
Yep. You know, Jeff. We took a look at this one prophet guy who dreamt about it. Freaky stuff, right?
Yep.
Hey, can you queue up and make sure? I want to watch Peter Navarro's speech. Can you find it?
Yep.
Because I was really, out of all the speeches last night, personally, I enjoyed Peter Navarro's the most. And tonight, we get to hear Donald J. Trump. First, we've heard from him since his attempted assassination. Crazy. Can't wait.
Crazy.
Yep. Square. That's Square Iceberg. That is bizarre shit right there.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, how?
What the hell is that?
Oh my God.
Okay. Let's should we go down, up? Where are we going? I want to watch Peter Navarro.
I'm looking.
I know. You're looking. This was pretty great. And I think that this is the Gold Star families they cut away from that we were showing earlier to give you context. These are the people I think that were talking when they cut away. Because this story wasn't important enough for them, right?
When Hunter and the other service members' bodies were returned to the U.S. in Dover, Delaware, Joe Biden met the plane. But he made the occasion more about his son, lost to cancer, than our sons and daughters, lost on his watch.
That's what he does every time.
Worse than that, he has never said their names out loud. And during last month...
Now, why do you suppose, guys, CNN cut away from this? Why do you suppose? Because it makes Biden look like the dirtbag that he actually is. Right?
Once debate, he claimed no service members have died during his administration.
What an insult that was.
None. That hurt us all deeply.
Yeah.
So Alicia and I are here to say the names of all 13 service members who lost their lives.
And this is why they cut away. This is what they didn't want everybody to see.
All 13 service members who lost their lives at Abbey Gate. David Espinoza. Nicole G. Taylor Hoover. Ryan C. Knaus.
Yes, and you know what else, Denise?
Riley McCollum.
I don't remember anymore. We were watching this morning about somebody talking about how much time that Donald Trump took. I think it was a speech actually at the RNC took with Gold Star families.
Yeah.
And how funny he was, and that the parents were like rolling. I mean, he like 2 hours, and then he signed, their son's
6
picture.
hours. They expected one. I don't remember what we were watching yesterday, but they said that they expected him to meet with them for 1 hour, and he was there with them for 6 hours.
6.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders told the story. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. And so, and she said that was what was so special to that it was it was the only joy they've had since they lost their son, right? And he did that, and how important it is to do that. And that's exactly what we do not have. This commander, quote, in chief, right, who looked at his watch when the remains came back. Those Gold Star families were so pissed off.
Yeah.
Okay, there was one guy turned his back on Joe Biden, couldn't look at him, turned his back on the president because he felt like the president turned his back on them. And he did.
Dylan Marola. Kareem Nakui.
Yes, he carried the pain with me for 6 hours.
Dagan Page. Johanny Pichardo. Humberto Sanchez. Jared Schmitz. Maxton Sobiak. And my son, Hunter Lopez.
What an amazing thing. Guys, the Republican National Convention couldn't be going any better.
No, it's really amazing. It's very inspiring.
It is. It's very uplifting right now. Did you cue it?
Yeah, Pete. Yeah, go back to bookmarks. That's it's 10 minutes, and so I think that's the whole speech.
Yeah, good. Now this is great. I'm going to play this again because
Well, just tell them who he is.
Peter Navarro. He was an advisor to Donald Trump.
Yep,
financial advisor, and they wanted him to testify at the J6 committee, and he said he's not violating executive privilege, and they can go take a long walk off a short pier.
Yeah.
And so they tried him in Washington, found him guilty, and threw his ass in jail for 4 months?
Yep.
And just that morning was released from federal pound-you-in-the-ass prison in Miami and and came to this convention. So he was on fire, man. He's on fire. So I want you to hear this. Crowd loves Peter Navarro. Do you see this? Okay, do you see this? They made him
Bannon
a
should be
rock
there.
star. What?
Bannon should be there.
Yeah, Bannon should be here, and he's not because he's sitting and rotting in jail. But look what they did. The harder they persecute us, right? The harder they persecute us, the more it backfires against them.
Yeah.
This guy is legend, okay? Legend right now. Listen to this place. This place is on fire.
Wow.
Can you imagine how he feels right about now? Can you imagine how he feels right about now? I can't. What an electric moment. Just got out of prison, man.
This is a beautiful thing, and I think I think you folks just want to know if you can see my MAGA tattoo I got there. Yes, indeed. This morning I did walk out of a federal prison in Miami. Joe Biden and his Department of Injustice put me there. Tonight I'm here with you in this beautiful city of Milwaukee. I've got a very simple message for you.
Come on, bring it.
If they can come for me, if they can come for Donald Trump, be careful, they will come for you. If we don't control our government, their government will control us. If we don't control all three branches of our government, legislative, executive, and judicial, their government will put some of us, like me and Steve Bannon, in prison and control the rest of us. Here's how it went. Here's how I got in prison. The legislative branch came for me first. Your favorite Democrat, Nancy Pelosi, created your favorite committee, the sham January 6th committee, which demanded that I violate executive privilege. What did I do? I refused. The J6 committee demanded that I betray Donald John Trump to save my own skin. I refused. Here's the thing about the Constitution. They demanded that I break the law because
we're going to get one.
They have no respect for it.
We're going to get one, Coon. We're going to get one.
And a Democrat majority in the House
starts Monday.
Then voted to hold me in contempt. All right, what happened next? The next jackboot to drop was the executive branch. Another one of your favorite Democrats, Democrat Attorney General Merrick Garland. There's a winner. Him and Jack Smith indicted and prosecuted me for criminal contempt of Congress. Now, here's what's weird about it. It's something that Democrat prosecutors refused to do against one of their own, including two guys with blood on their hands, Eric Holder and Alejandro Mayorkas, the great border czar, right? They've actually gotten people killed for decades. For decades. The Department of Injustice right now, the Department of Justice policy stated, hear me out on this, if Congress slaps a subpoena on a senior White House advisor like me, the advisor's duty is to politely tell them to go pound sand. That's exactly what I did. So far we got two branches, legislative and executive. The judicial branch delivered the final blow. Just as, here's another favorite of yours, just as Democrat Judge Juan Marchand, you know this guy? Did to Donald John Trump in his Manhattan kangaroo court, another Democrat judge, a guy named Ahmed Maida, keep your eye on this guy, Ahmed Maida, Obama appointee, they stripped me of every possible defense, and then what? Just like in Manhattan with Donald Trump, they threw me to the wolves of an anti-Trump jury, and where? The D.C. swamp. They convicted me. They jailed me. Guess what? They did not break me.
Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notify, all that stuff while you're having fun here, kids.
And they will never break Donald Trump. They will never break Donald Trump. All right, now here's the most important thing I'm going to tell you. You may be thinking this couldn't happen to you. Make no mistake, they're already coming for you.
That's right.
Joe and Kamala, they threw out the woke blue carpet across the Rio Grande, opened our borders to what? Murderers and rapists.
Say it. Speak the truth. Say it.
When Donald Trump said it, thank you for saying that. When Donald Trump said murderers, rapists in 2016, they go, oh, racist, whatever. We read the papers. It's murderers and rapists.
That's right.
Murderers and rapists,
That's
drug
right.
cartels, human traffickers, terrorists, Chinese spies, and a whole army of illiterate illegal aliens stealing the jobs of black, brown, and blue-collar Americans. They put them right on your front doorstep.
Yep.
Now, here's another thing Joe Biden did. You got to love this. The green new scam. We're in the heart here in Milwaukee, around all this. This is where the auto industry, that new scam is destroying our industry, leaving us at the mercy of the battery factories in Shanghai and slave labor in the Congo.
That's right.
Biden inflation. You're going to hear a lot of this because it's so friggin' true. Biden inflation is coming after what's left of your savings and eating your wages. And the Democrats, here's the thing. I'm sitting in prison thinking about this. It just eats at me as the Democrats come for your kids. They're indoctrinating them with poisonous attitudes on race and gender. And here's the thing, when politics fails, the investigations and prosecutions begin. They did it to me. They're going to do it to Trump. But hear me out. They've also done it to Catholics, pro-life activists, and parents who are just standing up for the kids at school board meetings.
It takes a long time for the truth to come out, Denise, which is what's frustrating. But I think for the first time, we're really going to start to see some transparency.
I remember the days I was
They can't hold it all together anymore.
In Trump's America, you were safe and our borders were secure. In Trump's America, you were more prosperous and you didn't have to choose between
me
what?
too.
Food on the table,
Me
medicine
too.
in the
I
cabinet,
heard that.
and
That
a
same
roof
prophet.
over your head.
That same prophet guy who foresaw the assassination
In Trump's
attempt.
America, you didn't have to worry about being locked up for disagreeing with the government.
That's right. We are in seriously dangerous times.
I went to
boys and
prison
girls.
so you won't have to.
Yes.
I am your wake-up call.
What an amazing speech. Amazing speech.
All right, this is where I'm going to have fun now because I'm going to leave you now with the last three words. The last three words my beautiful fiance said when I left that morning for prison.
This is nice.
They weren't, "I love you." That was a given. She simply said, "We got this."
Yeah, baby. We got this.
Got this.
We got this.
That's what.
Feel the energy in that room. My God.
Bring my girl out now. That's what these lawfare jackals don't understand. When they put people like me in prison and fire figurative and now literal bullets at Donald Trump, they also assault our families.
This is great. This is really great right here.
On Election Day, America will hold these lawfare jackals accountable.
Oh, boy, he's a force, boy.
Now, here's the sweetest thing that's going to come off my lips. Vote Trump Vance. 24 for Trump, 47. I'm Peter Navarro. I went to prison so you won't have to. This is my beautiful girl. She did the time with me. That's what these friggin' Democrats don't understand. They do this to our family.
All right, back with me in Missouri.
Oh, no. Oh, how anticlimactic. Oh, God. Oh. He kisses her at the end, man. He gets choked up, man.
Yeah.
He gets choked up. That was the best part. Yep. 110 days to go. Dude, wow, God. Crazy. So, all right, so, like, where are we at right now? Joe Biden's in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
The contentious arguments with other people, more growing calls to resign. And yeah, I mean, it's starting to get urgent over there. I think they're really starting to panic. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And we're completely unified. The Democrats are running around like a Chinese fire drill, like literally, right? You know,
Yeah.
Benny Hill music playing. I mean, I don't think they get one thing right, and they cannot repair Joe Biden's image with Joe Biden.
No.
It doesn't work anymore. The
And what are
machinery is
the other
gone.
options? I mean, Kamala, Gavin Newsom, California guy.
I don't think that they're going to want to run. I think they're going to stuff Kamala in there, and Kamala wants to be in there. I'm sure she does, right? She's a power hungry bitch, you know, stupid, like dumb as a box of rocks. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to stuff her in there somehow, one way or another. And you know what? The thing is I don't think they're going to be able to pressure him out. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to relinquish control willingly.
Right.
They're going to have to pull some lawfare. They're going to have to oust him.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see what the hell that looks like. I don't even know, politically speaking, right? Which video is that? Which one?
Wait a minute, let me check. Is this something he DM'd?
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking him.
Who's?
Okay, so this is an interesting tweet. This is with the kind of dovetails into that other story that we looked at about Rumble stock. It says Donald Trump's stock, DJT, was reportedly being heavily shorted before his attempted assassination. The company, Austin Private Wealth, reportedly has ties to the Bush family.
Wow.
Nothing to see here, boys and girls. Just move on along. Nothing to see. It's a mostly peaceful, albeit a little fiery protest. It's fine.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Let me go look. I think I did. I'm sure I did. I think I've been trying to keep up on things. Where'd you go? Oh my God, you slipped down awfully low. No, where'd you go? I can't find you.
Can't find me.
DM it to me again, or send it to me again, or something, or send me a message so that you pop up on the top of the list. I can't find it. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't know. Send it to me again. Okay, what are we doing now? Well, we're playing around in bookmarks, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So that was epic.
Yep.
That was
Okay,
epic.
keep going.
Yeah. So
Wait.
they knew.
Did we play that? Yeah, we did. I think you did play it.
Let's play it again. It's
Okay.
just a bit. just because it's enjoyable to see how badly this is that he screwed things up, man.
I would ordinarily be going through black neighborhoods on the foot, working through the neighborhoods. I have a tradition. I close every campaign, no matter what campaign, going into the projects and going down the east side. And, hey, Joe, well, how you doing? You know, maybe, well, just because they're my friends, let them know I'm still there. We can't do that now. Not because of the black community, because it's too dangerous for me to be out walking on a company.
Whoa.
Too dangerous in the black community.
Wow.
What did he just say?
Do you think he could alienate black people any more than he has at this point?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Holy shit. It wasn't queued up.
Come on, man.
The left will continue running their propaganda illusion, pretending it's real and pretending they have a majority voting base while attempting to vote cheat again. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Vote cheat.
Vote cheat. Cheating. Yep, cheating bastards.
For voting.
Whoever their candidate is will get 90 million votes, and will be expected to swallow it all over again. Oh. I think that would be bad. If I think that happened, if the same shit, if it's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, right.
You get it? If it's Groundhog Day, shit's going to burn to the ground.
Yeah.
Shit is going to see a set on motherfuck. The election offices, they'll all burn.
Yeah.
I mean, something's going to happen.
Right.
No, who is going to fucking put up with this and believe that Donald Trump, that in any way, shape, or form, this fool or any other chucklehead on the other side, once they pierced his ear with a bullet, they crowned him.
Yeah.
They don't get it. Okay? It doesn't matter. Oh, wow. No, we won't swallow. The question is, how is it going to express itself? Tell me how.
It's Madonna.
I don't know. It's scary, though, because we're going to be in seriously uncharted water. Meaning, like, just the thought of that, just the thought of what you said. Waking up to 90 million votes for this fucking potato because they somehow pushed him across, and that we're going to all be expected that he did such a fucking good job before that the masses of people swept him back into office?
No way.
No way. And my blood boils when I think that they would think that we were that stupid and that we would swallow that much shit.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. Well, this whole J13 thing completely has to become, we have to drill down as Republicans on this J13 thing because this is the biggest fucking scandal like ever.
Yep.
And this is a real one.
Yep.
This was a real one.
An assassination attempt.
Right,
I mean,
an assassination attempt.
Don't ever talk
that
to me about
possibly
January 6th.
could be an inside job.
Yep.
It could be an inside job. And as a matter of fact, at this point, shit is looking more likely than not that it is an inside job. Right? So, yeah. Oh, man. No. I don't know. I don't know they have the balls to cheat like that again. Do you really think they would?
Snipers killed Thomas Crooks 26 seconds after he shot Trump. Does that seem like a very long time?
Yes, it is. And I remember when watching the video and you hearing the shots and watching the sniper react on the roof, he was like looking out over the top of his scope.
Right.
And then his gun was pointing down. And I'm like, he doesn't have a beat on anybody right now. And so, the shooting like happened. And I'm going, what the hell? And the other sniper is like trying to melt into the roof because he's taking cover. And it took 26 seconds after that.
Yep.
That's not exactly a fantastic speed record either, you know? I mean, not considering these guys are supposed to be elite trained.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who it was. Bongino was saying that these guys are the fastest fucking people in the world when it comes to operating these firearms. 26 seconds? 26 seconds. Well, not to mention, okay, the bumbling fool is like walking up like on the roof where people can see him.
Oh my God.
I don't know, man. I don't buy any of it. I don't buy any of it. The fact that rooftop was not secured is all wrong. Yeah. It's all wrong. And it's something, okay, either a local cop, Democrat, never Trumper, Trump hater, whoever, okay, deliberately looked the other way or did something.
Right.
But then he had to know. He had it's rotten. It's rotten.
So there's a guest speaker tonight at the RNC.
Yeah. Denise, go ahead.
Someone who's recently been saved. Pretty radically. Hulk Hogan. Yeah. He's going to be speaking tonight at the RNC.
Really? Well, I'm gonna have to get the hell off here and brush up on my Hulk Hogan impressions then for
Yes.
tonight.
Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna spare you, okay? Because I just don't. I don't feel confident in it right now. I'm gonna have to flesh it out a little bit, develop that for you.
Okay.
For later.
Okay.
All right, what else are we doing? Are we watching anything else?
Nope.
What's going on?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Oh well, shit. That's so much for the show. Y'all are SOL, boys and girls. Mama hungry.
Oh my god.
I am too, and I got to get I don't know what it is about me. We buy the ground beef in these big packages, and then I just got to leave it in there for 3 or 4 days and let it get a little brown before I freeze it. And I'm going whoop whoop whoop. All right, don't tell me it's 5 days, okay? I already feel bad. It's still fine. It's still pinkish on the outside, a little bit. So I got to go. I'll cook some of that and dispose of the rest of it, freeze it, and all that kind of stuff. So very glad to see that the heat is being put on, and I'm very excited about it. And I think we're cusping. Don't you? Don't you feel cuspy?
Yep.
I feel cuspy. I do. What about you guys out there? I feel cuspy. I think that things are going in a great direction. I feel good. And Lord willing, things will continue to go in the right direction. And I love it. Whatever the evil ones intended for evil, God turned around and turns it into good. Yep, turns it into good. It's the classic example, right? And so, like the Joseph story. So, yeah, the team on the roof was sniper and spotter. Yeah, he had a rifle though, Kuhn. He had a rifle and he was spotting through a scope. So, so he also had a bead. Had to have. I mean, I think he was probably functioning as dual purpose. So yeah, we're all cusping together. And there's going to be challenges though. I want you to know that. I want you to understand that. This is the part and where I warn you and remind you that this is a spiritual battle. Okay? And things are going well, but the devil thinks he can win. He's psychotic. Even though he knows the book and he knows the word better than most of us, he's psychotically deluded in believing that somehow he's going to pull this shit off.
Right.
He does. I'm just convinced of it. And so as we're going through this, understand that the more you try to push back against these forces of evil, whatever way you have and are able to in your circle, like I said, whether that's by running for offices or your social media presence or, amplifying the message of this show, getting more people involved in this community, helping, have it grow so that we can ultimately get more, donations in here and make it self-sustaining so that I'm having so much trouble this week. And I'll tell you what, and this is just a personal note before I wrap it up, is that I'm torn. And I was talking to Jeff about it this morning in a DM, and I'm going to call you, Jeff, right after we get off the show, after I feed Mama. after.
Thank you.
After.
Happy wife.
And so, but yeah, I'm so torn because I don't want to do anything else but what's going on because history is literally unfolding in front of us.
Yeah.
And to watch every bit of it, and especially the left and the liberal media, the leftists just freak out and go crazy and melt the whole the Wizard of Oz, where they threw the bucket of water on the Wicked Witch. And he's like, that's what it's like, man. And it's incredible. It's like this Jake Tapper stuff we watched.
Yeah.
When he just they finally looked at what was in front of them because the jig was up, right? And everybody knows that he's Bernie. It's a weekend at Bernie's presidency.
That's right. Yeah.
And he's just looking at the camera, shaking his head So I mean, no, stop. Oh, do we have a cat in there?
Is that what's going on?
Come on, kitty.
Kitty, kitty.
Get on with it. Come on. Make a decision here. All right. Yeah, so it's like I don't want to do like a lot of other things, and so there's a motivation issues, and I just have to like put on my big boy pants and go do the things that I need to do and have to do, and figure out a way to just consume this stuff anyway, like turn it up loud and listen to it, and then run around the house putting shit in boxes or doing whatever.
Yeah.
It's the outside that I find that is really I don't even want to deal with it. It's overwhelming. But anyway, it's a spiritual war. There's spiritual warfare going on here. So back to what I was talking about before, is expect that if you are doing things and you are living in light of the truth and trying to spread the truth and do these things and minister to this world, this sick and dying world, then you will come under attack. You may suffer depression. You may suffer anxiety. You may suffer uncertainty or a host of other things. You may face personal tragedy in life. Things might come upon you, right? This, he's going to, and what I have found, me personally, that the more I'm actually engaging with the target and doing the right thing, the more prone I am to depression. Right. The more, that's what happens, is it comes against me. The worst and the most times when I've struck the best blows for the kingdom.
Right. So
it's just a real phenomenon, and you need to be, if you're not aware of it, right, you're going to be deluded or led astray by the world's definition or description or of what you are. Okay, like they're going to say, well, you got a chemical imbalance, or you got this, or you got that, or the other thing. No. Demonic oppression is real. And generally, like I said, I can see it. It's a cause and effect relationship. So I remind you to put on the whole armor of God, right? The helmet of salvation, which we need every single day, is to remember what we've been saved from, and the penalty and the power of sin, right? The breastplate of righteousness, we need that. We need to behave in a righteous manner. We can't play the same evil games that the other side plays. We need to do this smart. We need to be shrewd as snakes, but innocent as doves, right?
Yes.
And then we need to have the belt of truth around us, because that's what we deal in. And we have the shield of faith, right, to extinguish all the flaming darts and arrows of the enemy. And the sword of truth and the spirit, right, it's the word. And then we got the shoes, last of all, but not least, right, it's the gospel of peace. What kind of peace? Not this kind of peace, man, but peace with God, reconciliation with God, being justified by the blood of Jesus Christ, who died on the cross for our sins. And so I hope that message goes out to this country, and it seems to be that people are waking up. I think so. And I think we got hopefully we've got a spiritual awakening going on, which is really, really exciting. So before she throws something at me, I'm going to wrap this up. We thank you for being here again.
Getting hangry.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. We better go.
Yeah, I got to take my glasses off.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is we got to get you some earbuds that don't smash the glasses against your temples. Because I don't, that's why these, even when I wear these, I have the same phenomenon going on. Yeah. And so, it's not comfortable. So, but, so the next time somebody sends in a donation, maybe we'll get some earbuds for you or something.
Okay. That'd be cool.
So it'll be more comfy for you. All right. I'm going to go do responsible things and take care of my wife and go live our lives for a little while, go consume some media, keep up on the news.
Yep.
Man, the RNC, I mean, it's clear that God is moving in a big way. And so now is the time to be paying attention, because it's exciting when God moves. When he moves his sovereign arm, man, it's going to be crazy. I want to be the guy, right? Remember the guy that was at the Red Sea, right? He was sitting over there on the side, you know, and Egypt, the Pharaoh's men are just bearing down, whatever, and everybody's freaking out, going, "What the hell did you bring us out here for? Where the hell are we gonna go?" I said, "There's one guy on the side who really trusted God, right? Right? And he's like, this ought to be real good." Okay, be that person. Be that person, because shit might look really awful, right? But just watch, right? This is gonna be real good. So you want to make sure to stay tuned in here. We're gonna be covering tonight. I don't know what time we're gonna go live. Just watch for it. I don't know, whatever time, like probably around 6 o'clock.
Probably around 6 o'clock, but we might have a press conference.
Yeah, we
before
might.
then.
We might have a press conference, and if it's particularly interesting, I might just set up a live stream for a just in case.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna cook and then set up another live stream, maybe a couple of them. Set up tonight's too, and we will see you here later. Hopefully, because we miss you when you're not here.
Yep.
I don't like talking to myself. It's. I mean, I will if I have to.
What am I?
Chopped liver.
Oh, okay.
All right, but I love chopped liver, really.
No, you
If it's
don't.
goose liver, well,
Ew.
I like it well enough every once in a while. All right, man, I'm True Slinger. I'm just now. That's Hippie Chick over there. We're out of here.
Bye.
Bye. Moo. Uh-oh.